Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my other DC comic update. Okay, I got a couple of titles here. You see that? Let me just show you one at a time. Detective Comics #3. Batman, Detective Comics #3. Okay, Superman issue #2. See that? Okay, the Teen Titans issue #2. There you go. And this is issue 1 and 2 of Red Hood and the Outlaws. There you go. Okay. And finally, OMAC issue #3. Okay. Okay, let's start with Batman Detective issue #3. If you remember from my last update, I think the comic book ended with James Gordon supposedly made into a puppet, okay? A realistic looking puppet. And that's where it opens. Telling the story of Batman confronting this villain who's a madman called the Doll Maker. Okay, that's how it begins right there. Batman confronting him and his minions and what looks to be a copy of Jim Gordon, actually made into a dummy. Okay, and I'll just show you the artwork in this. And the story is basically Batman fighting this doll maker character. There you go. Show you the artwork there. It's pretty good. And he's trying to figure out who this doll maker guy is. Let's show you the artwork there. You can see it real good. And this story is actually very well written, actually. Batman escaping from the doll maker and taking one of his minions with him for interrogation. Okay. And the real James Gordon actually is a prisoner right there of the doll maker. If you can see right there, right here, that's him there. And I'll just, show you, like I said, the basic gist of the story. Like I said, is Batman trying to figure out who this doll maker character is, and James Gordon being captured and him trying to escape, and the cops trying to figure out who this doll maker character is. There's Harvey Bullock, if you look right there. That's Harvey Bullock right there on the right. Okay. And let's see, it's Batman, Bruce Wayne, in his mansion trying to figure out who the doll maker is. Okay. And they basically go over the story, and there's the doll maker himself right there on the right, preparing an operation with James Gordon right there with his assistant. Okay. And let's see, there's Batman getting a tip from the girl that was captured with James Gordon. She's giving him a tip of where to find Commissioner Gordon. And there's Batman confronting the doll maker right there. He knows it's a trap, but he's confronting him anyway. There you go. And of course, since it's a trap, Batman gets jumped right there. You can see that on the right. Okay. And the doll maker telling Batman he has a test for him. Okay. And the test, wait till you see what the test is going to be. Batman, tied up, has to fight these jokers. Let's see that real good. Let me put that back. You can see that real good. Batman having to fight these jokers. Okay, and that's where it ends. Next, who's pulling the strings? Okay, so that's the Batman. Okay, and now I'm going to go with Superman issue #2. Okay, again, this is done by George Perez, one of my favorite artists. Unseen, Unknown, Unbeatable. That's the title of this one. Superman fighting this invisible villain. Okay, and it starts off with Superman in space trying to find a clue. If you remember the last issue, he had to fight this fire creature, and he's trying to find out who that fire creature is. There you go, a little artwork there. He's talking to General Samuel Lane, who's the father, of course, of Lois Lane, right down there on the right. And let me just go through this a little bit, because I don't want this to last forever. And there's Lois and Clark having a little intimate conversation there. Okay. Okay, there's more art there. And let's see, let's get you to the meat of the story. Superman is being attacked by an invisible creature. There's a nice shot of him getting punched. Okay, and again, with Superman getting attacked again. Okay, he can't see the foe, but he's getting attacked. Okay, some more great artwork of Superman getting pummeled, getting thrown into a blimp right there. And okay, and Lois Lane figuring out that she can see the creature even though Superman can't. They can see him on the cameras, but Superman can't. So she passes on a clue to Superman so that way he maneuvers this creature to where there's cameras so he can actually fight him. Okay, and that shows that right there on the right. Superman figuring that part out. Okay, and again, there's more action with Superman fighting the creature. Okay, and again, Superman maneuvers him to a front of a television. Excuse me, in front of a department store where they sell TVs and stuff, so he can actually see where the creature is, and he can actually fight him. Okay, there you go. That's that. And there's more Superman beating the creature, defeating the creature right there. Okay, and then okay, it ends with Superman basically a hospital scene with one of the victims that got hurt. Okay, and he's being at the end. He's in the hospital right there. Excuse me, right here. And so a homeless man supposedly is talking to him in Kryptonian, and then the next issue says a cold day in hell, and that's how that ends. Okay, and next thing is a very interesting comic. I'm just going to go over it real briefly because I want to drag this out. Red Hood Outlaws 1 and 2. This comic stars Jason Todd, the Red Hood, who is got resurrected, and Roy Harper. Okay, and also Prince Starfire. Excuse me, I was going to say her real name, but it's too hard to pronounce. And this issue is very good. I mean, these two issues is basically those three, fighting. Fighting as a team, and it has very wacky humor in it and stuff, and it's a very good read actually. I highly recommend you pick up these two. The artwork is good and the story is offbeat, and there's lots of humor in it, a lot of sexual innuendo, but it's really good. Good pickups. Again, Red Outlaw 1 issue and Red Outlaw issue number 2. Again, just fantastic. But I really want to also go show you this comic to OMAC. I got an OMAC comic a couple of years ago. Actually, John Byrne, another famous comic book artist, had wrote a 4-part miniseries. And I think I have a graphic novel with all the issues in one book somewhere in my comic collection in my closet over there. But OMAC, the art is good in this. This is being done by an artist named Keith Giffen. And OMAC was created by a famous artist, Jack Kirby. You probably heard of him. He and Stan Lee created most of the original comics from Marvel back in the 60s. And his art is so like Jack Kirby. I guess he's drawing in Jack Kirby style. If you look at some of the art right there, it screams Jack Kirby. Okay, and it's actually very, very good. Okay, it's by an artist named Keith Geffen. So it's actually very good. And this OMAC series is very good. Okay, I'll just show you a little bit more of that artwork. It's very good. And I have the other 2 issues of this. I never showed it, and I apologize for that. Okay, but there it is. It just looks so much like Jack Kirby. For those who's into comics, you can just tell it's very Kirby, very Kirby-esque, if that's a word. Okay, there's some more artwork right there, and just screams Jack Kirby. Okay, and that's good. And again, that's the cover of that issue number 3. Okay, I suggest you pick that up. That's good. And this final comic is Teen Titans number 2. And if you remember the last issue from my last update, it ended with Red Robin, excuse me, saving Wonder Girl, okay, and Kid Flash being captured, and it opens the Kid Flash in a jail cell, regretting his foray into being a human being. Excuse me, trying to be a superhero. And, you know, and I'll just show you some of the artwork in this. Okay, and there's Red Robin and Wonder Girl, and she's basically giving him a hard time, telling him to stop looking, stop looking at his chest, her eyes are up there. Very good humor there. I love the art in here, and the story is very good in this. And then, of course, remember we left off the last issue with the scientist who had the clone of Superboy right there, telling him they're going to release him to capture the Titans, or capture Wonder Girl and some of the heroes. And all he has to do, that's what he has to do, get his freedom. And the scientist below down there, right here, tell him that he's not ready. Okay. And like I said, there's more interaction with Wonder Girl than Superboy, and that's screaming out Red Robin. Okay, I'm sleeping on the couch. Okay, and there's more. I'm trying to figure out, who's trying to, what this organization is that's trying to capture all the metahumans. Okay. Okay, and him questioning somebody that witnessed an attack on a human. Excuse me, on one of these super beings. And of course, there's somebody hunting the heroes right there. Okay, and of course, Red Robin's there. Okay, to confront them. And there's any more of this. Okay, more of their fight in the sewers. Okay, it's actually two adversaries he's going against. Okay, they have the power of transportation, teleportation. Excuse me. And there's some great artwork of Red Robin right there. There we go. Right there. And again, there's the creature. The two adversaries have been hunting in the sewers, and of course it attacks. It's attacking. It turns on those adversaries, beats them up, and it's getting ready to attack Red Robin, of course. And then there's Wonder Girl to the rescue, and she knocks it out. And there's a great quote from Robin in there saying that he could fall in love if he's not careful. Okay. And then basically Wonder Girl saying she owed him for saving her life the last issue, and basically told him to lose her number. And there's Robin left with Skitter, okay, which is on the cover there. That's the creature right there, Skitter, which is going to be part of the new Teen Titans, I'm assuming, in the next upcoming issue. Okay. There's some great artwork in this thing. I absolutely love it. Okay, there we go. Well, that, like I said, there's Wonder Girl telling Red Robin to leave her alone, lose her number. And he's, like I said, left with Skitter, unconscious Skitter. And this Kid Flash right there on the right. Okay. Escaping from his, stop feeling sorry for himself, and he's escaping from his prison cell. And let's see what's on the last page. And actually, he hears somebody that crying for help, and this is how it ends. Da-da-da-da, somebody saying, "Please help me." Okay? That great shot right there. And then next issue says Red Robin, Wonder Girl, Skitter, Solus, Kid Flash, and now Bunker. Be here for the next issue as the final member of the Teen Titans is introduced. Okay? And again, let me show you that great last shot of that person right there, whoever that is. Okay? And that's how the Teen Titans issue number 2 ends. Okay? So those are my pickups. Let me know what you think of those. Are you collecting any of those? Let me know what you think of those. And so are you into comics? Let me know what you think. Either way. Like I said, I was into comics. So growing up, collected them. Kind of lost track of them for a little bit, and then I start collecting again. And right now I have a whole stack of comics in my closet in the next room over there, and I've been picking it up lately because I kind of fell off with the comics, but I'm now with this DC with doing this New 52 thing, I kind of picked it back up. So this is Trey Passer saying so long, and let me know what you think. And like I said, if you like my channel, please subscribe and take care.